20 minutes?
Yeah, I thought first 20 minutes we were the dominant team. Played with real tempo, some decent quality. And that's the fine margins in games that I don't think Cooper knew too much about it, that hitting him on the head and then hitting the bar. 70 seconds later, it's in the back of our net, and it's when the opposition get the first goal, it's not easy, but I think credit to our players that kept going. They didn't give in. They worked extremely hard. We just lacked the real quality in the final end of the pitch that really mattered to try and change the game and to get back into it.
Were you impressed with Leeds after that?
Well, they're a good team. They've got some good players, and when they make the changes, and Dallas and Roof are coming on, these are players that have commanded quite a bit of money over the last few seasons. I think obviously playing well. They've got unbeaten still from the start of the season, but I thought if we'd got that first goal, I think it would have been a different. It would have made a different outcome on the game, I think, because we were really on the front foot, and I was pleased with the players. I think really, again, repeat myself, but we didn't really have that final pass, the decision making to really unsettle a difficult back four to play against, and a goalkeeper who probably didn't have a shot to save really. I think we dominated possession, number of shots on target, shots. But ultimately, I think we only had one shot on target, and that's what you need to win matches: more quality and better decision making.
Do you think there was a suspicion of offside about their second goal?
It looks like his right leg is just offside, so I think sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. I'm not going to complain about it, but I've seen it and it looks like he's slightly offside.
Do you think this might persuade Ellis Short to buy something like Robert Snodgrass?
I can tell you now we won't be buying Robert Snodgrass because of his the fee and the wages that come with it. The only way we would get Robert Snodgrass would be a loan deal or something like that. There won't be too many clubs that will be able to afford Robert Snodgrass in the Championship, and if they do, then they've got some serious money behind him. But he's a player that I like, I mentioned obviously, and like a lot of other managers, I'm sure we'll ask the question about his availability, but it'll be dictated by finances, whoever takes him, because certainly I'm 99% sure nobody in the Championship will be afford his full wages.
Did it kind of highlight again the need for more bodies over there?
Yeah, well, I think we've spoke about this over the last couple of weeks, that we will be stronger 2-3 weeks after the window shutting because of players that will be available to me already on our books. Oviedo's making good progress. He'll be around the squad on Tuesday night. Rodwell will, and ultimately Watmore and Paddy McNair will as well. So to have them 4 players out your squad can sort of leave a little bit of hole in it. So I think we'll have more strength in depth with players coming back, and hopefully 1 or 2 additions along the way as well. Well, it's never easy in the Championship, and Brendan's done all right for us. He found it difficult against a difficult player today. I think also we know that sort of with Aidan McGeady out that side, he's going to give you loads going forward, and you'd want him to do that. And sometimes you have to sacrifice his defensive duties. But look, it's a learning curve for everybody. When you lose a game, you analyse it. You don't get too down because we weren't getting too carried away. We've been winning games over the last week or so. So. We'll see a situation. Players have worked extremely hard over this busy schedule that I don't think anybody else up in the Championship will have had the schedule that we've had and the level of opposition that we've been playing against as well.
But was it just a bit disappointing, I guess, that you couldn't show the home fans some of the positive performances that have been away from home?
Yeah, of course, and fine margins. If we got that first goal, then I think you would have seen a strong performance for us, because I don't think the goal affected us. We didn't give up, we didn't not try, the confidence wasn't knocked or anything like that. It's just when you're at home, it's nice to get that first goal, and it was a fine margins in any game can change the outlook of football matches.
Simon, we've seen what's happened today to Leeds with Chris Wood. If you lose one of your key players, do you know automatically, right, I'm going to try and sign these players with the money? Is that the stage?
Yeah, I think everybody would be foolish not to have replacements lined up on a list of targets that you've got for positions right the way through your team. So if we lose X, Y and Z, then we know certain players are available. That still other players might come available as well from now to the window shutting. So we'll be foolish not to have targets, and we're not foolish.
Are you at the stage at the moment where you can bring anyone in before someone goes?
Yeah, I think, look, we mentioned the other day that I was close to doing Max Gradle, so there's money to go and bring maybe a player or two in. We'll assess the situation, and what I've got to make sure is that we don't get the wrong player in just for the sake of it, that we want to bring in players that are going to affect the team and have good quality. Plenty of players want to come here and offer to me, but it's not the level of quality that I want. We want people that are going to really affect the starting 11 or just off the outskirts of it.
And do you think you'll learn more about the team and the squad in this week coming out now that they've lost a game than you do?
Well, I think I've learnt a lot from the players since I've been here from day one. I think, again, today, they kept going. It would have been a different game as well. Last 6 minutes, Billy Jones scores that opportunity. That becomes a difficult last 6 minutes for Leeds. But we didn't take that chance with our decision-making or quality. So I was pleased with aspects of the team, and obviously there's other aspects that we need to improve on, which we've said even when we were winning games or doing good performances at Norwich and Sheffield Wednesday as well.
Okay. Mondays?
All right?
Yeah,
All right.
Doing